Marcello Lippi believes Manchester United may be a more dangerous team away from Old Trafford. But no team in Europe poses a greater danger at home than Juventus. They have a 100% record at the Stadio delle Alpi in this season's competition.
They love everything. Like last week, there was a tendency at times, particularly in the first half, to just throw the ball on top of them, and they're wily, experienced defenders.
Ferrara got up early. It was just poised off the ball by Forlan, advantage played. Forlan has hurt himself. Giggs has started every Manchester United match for the last month. He is a player whom Alex Ferguson likes to give the odd day off. In towards Nedved. Keane just got a touch, but Nedved did too. And it really should have been a goal for Juventus. Keane's little deflection maybe just distracted Pavel Nedved.
Did enough. He's down the line of the ball, first touch, Nedved. He's looking at that when Turan crossed.
Pavel Nedved. No-nonsense challenge from Philip Neville. And an early yellow card for the Manchester United midfield player. Rolled in dangerously. Divayo it was who made the run across field and forced the corner kick.
A good recovery hit.
Renese will take. Flicked away by Phil Neville, hit by Pavel Nedved and deflected against the post by Ferrara. And headed to safety by Roy Keane. But Barthez looked beaten there by the touch from Ciro Ferrara. Giggs lets it run. Veron is 3 against 3 momentarily. Veron has got beyond Zambrotta. No free kick. Ryan Giggs, 1-0. Dream start for Manchester United. Ryan Giggs from the substitutes bench gives them the lead in 15 minutes. Saber Veron made it.
Well, that's incredible, isn't it?
Lifted in towards the head of David Trezeguet, who instead chests it down, but he couldn't get a shot away under the attention of Keane and O'Shea. Trezeguet looks for a penalty. Referee being hounded by the skipper, Conte. Nothing doing for David Trezeguet. Marcus Merck was quite a long way away. Hold the ball up, Ferrara. Now Camoranesi has his chances, but it just sat up in front of him slightly. It was a mishit from Mauro Camoranesi, who was capped by Italy for the first time earlier this month.
Yeah, they could.
Shifted the ball well then in order to create the angle for the cross, and then totally overhit it.
Yeah, but once they've got him in that top third of the field, I think...
Giggs to Solskjaer. Conte it was who went down. Solskjaer has been penalised. Tripped by Conte. Zambrotta. Flicked on by Nedved. This is David Trezeguet, and who gets to him? Roy Keane. Had to get that right. Trezeguet was just trying to lose Beckham this time. Flipped off Neville. Ferrara was closing in, and he fouled Saber Veron. That's a useful cross. Trezeguet! Off the crossbar. Close shave for Manchester United, but really David Trezeguet should have scored. Free header from a wonderful... Moranesi's corner. Oh, and that was another very good headed chance. Antonio Conte, I think. Now, Divayo. This is Camoranesi. I think he hit Barthez. He beat his hands and arms and just hit his head, maybe.
Good block.
Ryan Giggs rolled in towards Solskjaer. It's Nicky Butt. Oh, he hits the post. Out as far as David Beckham.
Well, that is an even easier chance than the
touch was a little heavy, but he can go on. He's raced away from Ferrara and from Montero. It's Ryan Giggs. It's a truly brilliant goal. The type that only Ryan Giggs can score.
And what will that do for him? Saying tonight, possible confidence down, things haven't been quite going his way. That is vintage Giggs. 2 goals coming off the bench. It's beginning to look like a bit of a storybook for him. This is excellent. I mean, the defenders aren't the quickest in the world, and the one thing they don't want to see is players like Giggs travelling against them. But that's a super finish. He gets there, he's tidy, he's on his so-called wrong foot.
He's got away from Neville. He's pulled it back to Nedved.
The beauty of this game is, all right, if you're a neutral fan, is that they aren't out of it, are they, Juve? You know, you still think that there's a possibility they can come back into the game.
Well, they were 2 up against Manchester United the last time. Beckham's corner towards Nicky Butt. Hit on the volley by Veron.
You know, there is another possibility. Deflection
In this match. Juventus have Marcelo Salas on here in place of Di Maio, and he's forced an opening for Trezeguet, which is lifted over the crossbar. Keane has now gone down, clutching his side, and the second half has started as the first ended, full of incident.
I think there might have been a bit of an uproar from the bench if that had been allowed.
It's Gary Neville who's injured. Ryan Giggs, the hero of the hour, will have played 40 minutes of this match, and unless there are great dramas that are ahead, it's a match we will always remember for him. That's a useful cross towards David Trezeguet. Put back across the face of the goal back to Moranese. But across the face and over.
Just a little bit alarming how many headers now.
He was offside, you know.
Yeah, Trezeguet's getting those.
Butt was pushed, but he's threaded it through. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's got a chance here for Manchester United. And Buffon has got a foot to it and done just enough to deny Solskjaer.
Nice up, back and through. Good ball by Butt. Gets the decision in his favour, and rightly so. Just felt his feet.
Neville. Juventus have a problem with a player down.
He's given that job, isn't it? Another substitution going to be made. Pute's coming on.
Ferrara was caught there by his own player, Thuram. Ball forward. Neville's cross just too long for Van Nistelrooy, but Tudor turns it against the post, and Van Nistelrooy turns it in. Manchester United lead by 3-0 against Juventus in Turin, and Ruud van Nistelrooy has just equalled a record. 10 goals in a season of Champions League football, a record he equalled last season. 3 being mentioned. Zambrotta.
Oh, you'd gone out the room, hadn't you? Oh, yeah, I was just trying to think where.
Gary Neville. Oh, he's looked to loft it over Buffon, and he's hit the frame of the goal.
I think that
Just pinch me a moment here, Ron. Where are we up to? Have I just seen Gary Neville try to chip Italy's best goalkeeper and hit the... Beckham's first touch, just a little heavy, and Salas has won it from him, and here's Nedved with a shot. It stings the fingertips of Barthez more distressingly for Manchester United.
Tremendous from Davids.
Here's Nedved. Foul on the cue. This is Camoranesi. Deflected cross, which Barthez gathers well. Manchester United have got a home match against Bâle. This is Davids. It's hit with some power, but Barthez had the post covered.
And if he's not severely injured.
Trezeguet, and now Nedved. This is Igor Tudor. It's just not happening for Juventus. Won all their games here in the Champions League this season, haven't conceded a goal for over a year in the Champions League here. Yellow card for Pavel Nedved.
That's a risk getting any thought. Now we'll keep possession.
It is a truly breathtaking result for Manchester United. An evening when they came initially without some of their star players, although 2 came from the bench, Ryan Giggs and Ruud van Nistelrooy, to share the 3 goals by which they have beaten the Italian champions.